Okay. All right. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh no. You know what? I can use the reaction screen. Hello. 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 How we doing? How are we doing tonight, guys? It's been a busy week. We had Steam Next Fest, and we also played a whole bunch of demos and stuff from Summer Games Fest. So yeah, thank you for all the love and support this week. We're gonna head back to Control, and we're gonna do 1666 Amsterdam and Star Fox releases this week. So we will be playing those games. Oh, and Impulse also releases this week. So we got two new games coming up here. So yeah, that's gonna be some good times right there. It's gonna be some fun times. So definitely make sure you got the notifications bell turned on. What is up, Richard? Richard says, "Hi, Brandon. Fanblade Zero just got pushed back. All right, fantastic. we'll have to update that. How you doing, Richard? What's up, Lex Lewis? He says, "Hey D, how are you feeling tonight? And how is Top Cat?" I'm feeling pretty good. I actually canceled my HBO subscription. I was watching AEW on there a lot, but I really have not been watching any wrestling. I've actually been haven't even been watching much WrestleMania. I don't know, all things wrestling I've just kind of fallen out of, and I don't know, I'm just watching other things. I'm back into anime. I finished Demon Slayer. I watched the movie, and now I'm catching up on some of my other anime that I have on my list. Before HBO drops here, next month, because I ended my subscription, I'm catching up on Euphoria. I'm watching the latest season of Euphoria. I think I'm on episode 5 now. So I'm going to try to finish that before my subscription ends. And lo and behold, House of Dragons starts back up. So, one of my family members does have HBO Max. So I'm just going to watch House of Dragon once all the episodes come out. I'll just binge watch it. But, yeah, just a lot of anime, video games I've been playing. I started playing Ocarina of Time on my free time. Ocarina of Time on my free time, because I'm getting really excited for Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake, or whatever they're going to call it. So I've been doing that, and yeah, that's really it. That's pretty much it. The cat is doing good. He's pretty chill. The dog has been very playful. Me and him went out for a walk. He's pretty cool. Richard's feeling good. That's good to hear. It's good to read. Yep. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through the anticipated game list. Here's how I feel about this list right now. It's a little overwhelming. me and Tommy went back and forth texting, because we both talk about video games and tech and stuff like that. We should really do like a little podcast or so. But he has kids, a wife, and the time, the scheduling, and everything would just be horrible. But yeah, I'm very upset with Microsoft right now and PlayStation. They're like two children that just keep bickering, and they they're like bullying each other. I don't know what's going on here. I guess the console wars are coming back, but in a weird way. There was the whole thing with, okay, if you want to play Halo split screen on the same console, you need to have two accounts connected with PlayStation Plus, and then y'all could play split screen co-op. And then Halo Twitter, as I'm listening to Spawncast, somebody donated and said, hey, they updated it, and they said they messed up. John Spawnwave went on Twitter and he confirmed it, and I was like, oh shoot, then I need to go check myself so I could post to the community tab, because I posted about the whole thing. And then lo and behold, Halo Twitter says, yeah, that was a mistake. No, this is the way it's supposed to be. I'm just like, you two, Sony and Microsoft are just a bunch of fucking idiots, dude. Like, you have one job. Release games. That's it. There you go. That's it. Here's what you do. Don't spend too much money making the games. Because let me tell you something. You come out with the new Until Dawn game, and let's say you put $30 million into the development of the new Until Dawn game. I don't think there's 30 plus. I don't think there's enough players that's gonna buy the game, right? It's a niche thing. Some people don't like quick time events. Some people don't care for story driven games like that. Don't put too many eggs into the one basket and then expect a huge return on your investment. That's not the way you do it. Don't spend $400+ million on or Spider-Man 2 or something. Let's just go back. If there's one thing that I've noticed playing a lot of demos this past week is that I'm sure these indie developers aren't putting a whole bunch of money into these games, and they look absolutely phenomenal. Impulse looks like a Titanfall successor, and it's so smooth. It's so good. I love it. Void Breaker, another game that looks highly polished, fast gameplay, looks really, really good. Fading Echo, it has really cool animations and effects and stuff like that, interacting with knocking the enemies into poison and stuff like that, and then you unleashing attacks on them and them blowing up. Looks really cool. Developers need to go back to making low-cost development games. Please. It's so expensive. Now, gas prices are good right now. I probably just jinxed it. They're really good right now. But that's not that's not forever. It's inevitable that the prices are going to go back up. All it takes is one political disagreement, and then boom, we're right back to where we were at before. Smaller size games, smaller budget for the consumer. When we go off this list here, what I'm going to do is some of these bigger titles might have to move out of the way for indie games, especially first party. I'm not digging Microsoft and PlayStation right now. I'm very upset with both corporations. They need to get their act together. If Microsoft's going to sell off the company, cool. Sell it off. Whatever. I don't care, dude. Maybe the next company, Tencent, or God forbid, the Israeli government, what, who knows? Elon Musk came up in conversation because, he has an obsession with everything's X related, so who knows? Maybe in those other hands, maybe we will get a a better Halo or a Banjo-Kazooie. At this point, those corporations probably couldn't fuck it up any more than Microsoft has already done it. You know, at this point. At this point. Like, when was the last game that we were all extremely excited about that came out recently? It was Forza, right? Forza, that was it. And how long did it take us to get here? What was the game before that Microsoft made in-house that we got super excited about and that people was just couldn't stop talking about for that week or two or whatever, you know? Sure, Forza didn't stick around in the conversation for very long, but, you know, well, everybody was super excited when it came out. Now people are getting excited for Halo and Gears and whatnot. It's just like, where were these games when we needed them? Oh, well, Infinite, live service, you know. What about the people like me and Tommy that want to play couch co-op? You know, oh, you gotta wait like 4 or 5 months or whatever later for the campaign to drop. And then I ain't even play it. I still have yet to play the Halo Infinite campaign. I still have not played it. So, I don't know, man. Like, playing games like Tori here, you know, what is it, Thunderness Madness or whatever. Those games were super fun. 13Z, super fun. Impulse, super fun. All these indie games, and they get. I'm assuming these games aren't going to be super expensive either. $60-$70. You know, they're probably going to be like 40-50. You know, each their own. But I feel like Nintendo's the only one we could trust right now to actually, you know. And when it comes to the first part, you look like Pocopia. It's not my thing, but I'm kind of interested in it because I hear it. Hey, man, yo, you've been waiting for a new Animal Crossing? You need to check out this Pocopia. Now, this is something else. You ever play Dragon Quest Builders? I'm like, no, never. You might want to check this out, though. It's a game key cards, but, you know, hopefully they decrease the price because, you know, digital is still $70. I would prefer if they did the whole thing where it's like $10 off for the digital version. Then maybe I'll pick up Pocopia. But I don't know. I've just been very disappointed. You know, Microsoft did so well with the showcase. And then to have all this negative news come out, it's just been going downhill from there. Now we're going to get a bunch of layoffs because, you know, like I said before, they're trying to sell off these companies, these divisions, these developers and whatnot that they acquired, and just to make themselves look, you know, sellable, like, you know, reasonably priced. They're gonna probably keep Activision and Bethesda, and that'll be Microsoft owned studios that they'll just, you know, publish games for PlayStation or whoever takes over Xbox and Nintendo. At this point, man, I don't know what they're doing. I got my Xbox Series X. I'm good with that. 4 generations of Xbox 360, Xbox One, Xbox Series X. One-stop shop for all my backlog of games. I'm good. I don't need to buy too many future stuff unless it's GTA. But and Gears. Hopefully the Gears E-Day will have all the content on the disc, I'm hoping, but I'm not holding my breath. And then Sony, no better. I don't know, man. You know, I just want fun games like Ratchet and Clank again. Like I thought this was the start of the Holy Trinity, that we were getting Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and I was like, oh my god, if they did this, that means we're gonna get a new Jak and Daxter, and we're gonna get a new freaking Sly Cooper. And I was like, oh my god, it's coming, it's happening. I was Steve Carell. Oh my god, it's happening. They're doing it. We're gonna get these household names back. Nope. Hell, we ain't getting no Infamous. When's the last time we got a new Infamous? When's the last time we got a new Killzone? hell, Resistance, you know? Like, brother, where are these games? It's all third party. You know where I could play all third party? My PC. You know? And now my Steam Deck. Yeah, it just what's the point of owning these consoles if they ain't got exclusives? You know, they ain't got nothing for me. Forza I ended up buying on PC. You know, still being played on a Microsoft slash, you know, Lord Gaben Linux, you know, operating system. So Microsoft, you know, it's all good. I'm sure some people probably bought it through the Microsoft store. I don't know. It's just I'm exhausted. The one of the most exciting games matter of fact, when I go to GameStop, here's a fine example. Right? When I go to GameStop, I don't pre-order nothing for PlayStation or Xbox. You know what I tell them? Let me get Liza P for the Switch 2. Let me pre-order what else I pre-ordered? Let me get that Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. Fortune's Weave. They got weave, they got fake hair. Anyways, and then what's the other game? I'm blanking on the other game. I forget what the other game was. I tried to pre-order Stellar Blade, but it was not available. I was gonna get the Adventures of Elliot, but that's a game key card, so I was like, fuck that shit. I'll just get on PC on sale, on like a Steam sale or something. I don't even pre-order PlayStation. I can't remember the last PlayStation or Gears or whether digital, not Gears, or PlayStation or Xbox game I pre-ordered. I used to pre-order games like crazy. I would pre-order like Borderlands 3 on Xbox. I think I pre-ordered Tom Clancy's Division 2 on Xbox back in the days, digitally, keep in mind. And nowadays, I just don't pre-order. I like GTA. Unless I could get a physical copy at GameStop, like I ain't got to pre-order when the pre-order day happens, unless they're like, "Hey, pre-order now because this price is going to go up later." So we want them numbers to go up. We want investors to see that we got this many pre-orders. I wouldn't put it past Rockstar to do something like that. Get it now for $80 because if you pre-order after December, it's going to be $100. I wouldn't put it past that because the way these corporations have been acting as of late. You know, look at Nintendo. It's $450 right now for us here in North America for the Switch 2 console. But in September 25th, it's going up $500. So it's like, buy it now because it's going up later. And I do like that they gave us a heads up similar to what Sony did with the PS5. But this is just, everything's going up. And the quality is like going downhill. You know, a lot of these games nowadays, you're not really playing it. You're watching a cutscene most of the time. It's a Kojima game. It's a Konami Metal Gear Solid game. And I love MGS. But a lot of these games, you barely play with them. You just watch a cutscene nowadays. It's nothing to interact with. Yeah. Mixtape. No. We're in weird times for gaming. We are just in weird times for gaming. It's not getting any better. Except if you look at indie games. This is why I've been doing hashtag support indie in some of my posts, like with the Xbox stuff. Because indie has some quality games. You look at Valor Mortis, and I swear to God, that game like almost looks like a AAA game, you know? You're playing this like a first-person Souls game. I'm like, damn, this is good. There are aspects of it that I wish they would improve, which I typed in the what is the survey at the end of that demo. But you look at indie and it's pretty damn strong. Tori is like a silk song. It's really phenomenal. That demo is like over 8 hours of content, and it's a demo, and it's just absolutely phenomenal. And Impulse, man, like that is wow. I didn't even know Angry Joe streamed it. I was looking for people's content of Impulse because I'm like, is anybody talking about this? Because I found out where I heard it from. Impulse. It was on the Angry Joe Show Monday news updates that they do. They do 2 videos every Monday of AJS News, and it was Angry Joe. I guys remember when I was playing Impulse, I was like, what podcast was I listening to where somebody's talked about Impulse? And this was the reason why I downloaded the game, and it was Angry Joe. Because I also then found his video on YouTube of them playing Impulse. I was like, oh, that's what because I remember when Joe said Impulse, I thought he meant impulse, like impulse, like not like impulse, like I am pulse. But I couldn't find the game. I was on my phone, Twitter, not Twitter, Steam, typed in Impulse. I was like, what game is he talking about? And I was like, maybe it's EM. And I typed in EM, and then boom, it popped up. I was like, oh, this looks dope. I ended up playing it. And that's a game that I've been yearning for years. I've been waiting for a new Titanfall. And this studio, shout outs to 1047 Games, has created a Titanfall S type game that's coming out here in a couple of days, and I will be picking this up day one. The only downside to this game, I wish players could farm their Titans instead of you just having to like camp an area and wait for that Titan to become available to jump in. But considering how quick these Titans go down, it's like I don't even care about getting in a Titan. Sometimes I would put my Titan on autopilot anyways, because I just loved moving around as a regular pilot, in Titanfall. So, I like that this game is fast paced. It feels like Titanfall. The movement is so fluid. This is an indie developed game. This is the Splitgate people. I gotta try Splitgate now. Anywho, I don't know. We're in a weird state with video games. When it comes to Microsoft and PlayStation, I don't know. I'm just very upset with both corporations. Just upset with both of them. I'm just over it at this point. I guess I'm just buying everything on Switch too, like I said, and PC. And speaking of, Steam Machine coming out this week. Well, not coming out this week, but apparently reservations and outlets that got their Steam machines to do reviews and teardowns of. That's dropping Tuesday. Today now is 12:38 a.m. on a Monday. This is the 22nd. The 23rd is when the embargoes lift. So I can't wait to see all the teardowns of it. I like I said, I will depend on the price of the 2 terabyte model. I'll just get the 512 because I think they said it's expandable. And I think Steam Valve's whole thing is like, hey, we want you to be able to work on these units yourself and like add to it if you want, add additional storage if you want. I think they also do the Steam Deck thing where they have micro SD slots or something like that. I'm not sure. I haven't really looked at too much. Just waiting for the teardowns and the reservations. So I got my money to the side. I'm just at this point just waiting to receive a notification saying it's time. It's time. And hopefully I'll be able to reserve one. Because, this bad boy, a lot of people's reservations got pushed to next year, supposedly, for the Steam controller. So I'm hoping I can get one of these Steam machines, so I can just have that device for my PC games that boot up, and then it doesn't have to open Windows, and it's powerful enough to play these games. Because right now the laptop is 6 gigs of GDDR VRAM. The Steam machine apparently is going to be 8 gigabytes of GDDR6. So, hell of a lot better than what I'm rolling with right now. So I look forward to that. But yeah, it's just Nintendo still anybody I that asked me, hey man, what should I get? Should I get a PS5, Xbox, or Switch 2? I say, man, get the Switch 2. Because, there's a good third party over there. There's actually been some really good ports that has been announced if you never played them, like Stellar Blade and Devil May Cry 5, Liza P. Um, it Nintendo is supporting that device, and they're adding new features with the whole new card slash achievement system with Donkey Kong, the Donkey Kong games, which I still got to get my Donkey Kong Bonanza holographic cards and whatnot achievements. The value right now for Nintendo Online is the cheapest of the three. That I could definitely see that price going up sometime soon. Considering they're testing this whole achievement thing that requires you have online. Yeah, I got a feeling, they're going to probably raise the base one maybe like 40 and then, or they could do 30. I don't know how much Nintendo wants to bend us over. But are they really at $20 for a year for 12 months? Like I don't like that's nothing, right? Most people spend that much on fast food, Yeah, so I can see them doing like 30 to 40 for the base one, and then maybe 70 to 80 for the premium tier of Nintendo Online. But you get so much, dude. You get like all these classic games and whatnot, and their online is still jank. Their network is not that great, but it is fully featured with all the game chat and everything, and video chat with your friends. There's cool things to be had. And I think for $450 right now, and then hell, even $500 when the price goes up, I think the Switch 2 is a phenomenal device. It has DLSS and FSR. Who was it? Was it Nvidia just announced, or no? It was Unreal. Epic. They would just announce. I think some type of super sampling or something. I forget what it was. It was in a Digital Foundry podcast or something. But the new features for games to run better on the Switch 2 is coming. So that's great. It's a phenomenal device, and it's a hybrid. You can take it anywhere. So the screen is big enough for you to play Smash Bros with like 2, 3, 4 people if you want to. It's a damn good device. Still highly recommend it. All right, let's get into this list. Let me catch up on your comments here. Richard said, I noticed many YouTubers are playing that to get ready. Yeah. Richard says, I'm not getting GTA 6 right away. Wait, yeah. I was like, yeah, I'm excited that they're dropping the pre-orders. I'm just like, I'm sure they'll have enough digital copies of the game. I mean, it's unlimited, right? So I'm just like, unless it's like some type of thing, pre-order now, maybe you get a discount, or pre-order now, you get these exclusive things that like with a limited time frame. I could definitely see them do something like that. I'm more interested in getting the collector's edition because ever since Grand Theft Auto 4, I've gotten every single collector's edition of GTA. Well, which there's only been 2. It's been GTA 4 and GTA 5. So I don't know why I'm acting like there's been like 5 different GTA since then that had collector's edition. But I'm looking forward to seeing what their San Andreas, San Andreas. Their San Andreas. Their Vice City style. It's like Vice City. Yeah. With their new Grand Theft Auto 6 is gonna I would like a lowrider collector's. I think that'd be pretty cool. I'm trying to think what they can have. Yeah, lowrider or a bobblehead where it's a chick and she's twerking. There you go. Boom. There you go. Bobblehead chick twerking. There you go. I'll buy that collector's edition. They've been working on them twerking physics for a minute. So yeah, man, bobblehead twerking chick. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm interested in seeing what the price is. The price could really change gaming for either the better or the worse. Like this, everybody's like waiting there, holding strong to see what GTA's price is going to be. And I said this once, and I've said this many times before since GTA's announcement, and since we started hearing the whole, oh, GTA, if they raise it to $80, all the corporations are going to think to raise games $80. Here's the thing, and this is what I said every single time. They ain't GTA. GTA is beyond everyone else, okay? Nobody's on GTA's level. Nobody. If Grand Theft Auto wanted to say $100, if Rockstar wanted to say $100 for GTA, yes, I'm buying it for $100. I love GTA. I know the quality is going to be there. The frame rate, whatever. But I'm there for that world, the experience, man. Like, nobody does it like Rockstar. You think Ubisoft's next Assassin's Creed is going to be $100? Get the hell out of here. No way in hell. You know where you deserve to be, Ubisoft? $60. No higher. Because I've been a long time Ubisoft fan of Assassin's Creed, and even I am like, hell no. Some of them games should be $50 launch day. Maybe Beyond Good and Evil 2, which we haven't heard anything about for a minute. Maybe that could be like $70. But bro, Splinter Cell, I don't trust them to make a new Splinter Cell at this point. I don't even trust. I would love to see a new Splinter Cell. Do I trust Ubisoft to make a good Splinter Cell? No. Like, the trust has gone out the window. So all these corporations thinking, oh, GTA is going to change the game for us. We're going to start raising, like, $80 is going to be the new norm. For GTA, yes. For Rockstar, that's going to be the norm. Hell, Red Dead Redemption 3, $80. I'm cool. Yeah, they can get away with it. All these other companies can't. They can't. God of War Laundry is what they're calling the new God of War. Have they dropped the price yet? Have they said if it's going to be set? I don't know. But if they see that GTA is $80 and then all of a sudden Santa Monica is like $80 for God of War, I'm going to say, cross that off my anticipated list. Thank you. I'll wait till it's on sale, brother. Ain't nobody Rockstar. Nobody. Capcom, I love them. No. Final Fantasy Square, no. I love them. No. Most y'all can get away with is $60, $70. If Rockstar wants to launch at $80, they the only ones. Like, but as somebody who pre-ordered Fire Emblem Fortress Weave, I'll say this again. It's $80, but there's 4 different characters and 4 different stories. So it's like I'm getting, 4 $20 stories. Yeah, that's how I look past Nintendo's bullshit. But Mario Kart World, $80, hell no. I'm so happy I bought the edition that had it bundled in, because that game, if I would have bought my Switch 2 and I didn't have Mario Kart World, but I wanted Mario Kart World, I would have waited. I would wait till Black Friday, man, maybe get it for like $70 or something. But that game, yeah, it's not. I would rather just go back and play Ultimate. Mario Kart 8 Ultimate. All the content's there. I know a bunch of people are playing it. It has a huge player base. I don't need to play World, so even Nintendo's pushing it. If they didn't say that, all 4 characters have their own unique story paths, like yeah, I wouldn't have gotten fired. If they were just like, oh, it's 3 houses, I would have been like, I'm good. It's Fire Emblem. It's like Fire Emblem games. I would have been like, hell no. No, thank you. You keep that $80. I'm gonna keep my $80 in my pocket. Yeah, Richard said yes. I have 3 backlog games. You played 2 of them. I'm glad. You possibly watched them, and maybe you're looking forward to playing them yourself. Ratchet and Clank 2029, maybe. We'll see. I have to pick which games to play. You have to. You have to be smart about your money. Assassin's Creed game will go on sale. Yeah, that's you. That's a Ubisoft thing. Nintendo new Mario, not this year, probably next year. I beat Mario World 2 days. That's good. Yeah, Mario World is good. Super Mario 3D World is absolutely phenomenal. And then you got the Bowser's Fury content. But yeah, man, any companies that are holding strong, waiting for GTA's price to drop so that they can start either inflating their prices or whatever for their future projects, they are smoking the pipe. They are smoking the pipe. Absolutely. With all the negativity behind a Naughty Dog, you think they would come out with Last of Us Part 3, $80 or something? Hell nah, bruh. You think I'm going to show up for... Bruh, I waited until the PS5 Pro came out and then finally picked up Last of Us Part 2. Yeah, bruh, I'm the type of person, I got enough games coming out. I can skip that. Bro, you know how many iterations of Last of Us, different iterations of Last of Us 1 and 2 came out that that I held strong for Part 2? Bro, there was like 4 different variations of different Last of Us games before I finally played Last of Us Part 2. So, hell, I'm now playing Control for the first time. So, I get to it when I get to it. Same thing with Final Fantasy. I'm waiting for the 3rd one to drop, and then I'm going to play all 3. I can't do that, man. Like, I want the complete experience, dude. Like, Final Fantasy, they said we're splitting Final Fantasy 7 off into 3 parts. I said, okay. I'll wait. I will wait. I don't gotta be there day one because I know me. I'm gonna be like, fuck, man, I'm ready for the next one. But yeah, the 3rd one's coming soon. So I own them on both Switch 2 and PC. Now I gotta figure out which platform I want to play. Probably the Steam machine, because I'm hoping to get that. All right, how much talking have I done? Is it time? It's time. Yeah, that's enough talking. But yeah, that was just a quick update on the state of games and how I feel about it, bro. Any company waiting for GTA's price reveal this week, brother, you ain't GTA. You ain't Rockstar. Stop tripping. You're fumbling. Just all companies need to do is just focus on making great games. Maybe, release them at a good, nice value, $60 people are comfortable with spending. Stop putting so much development costs into these games, man. Just like calm down, bro. They want all this fast money, but it's not. They're like, we can only play so many games, and with the current generation of kids growing up that's grown up playing a lot of free to play games, like, all you got is us old heads now. Us guys and gals in our 30s that have been playing in these games since like PS2, 360 era type shit, There's only so many of us left, So, the new kids on the block ain't showing up for it. New generation ain't showing up for it. If I had kids, man, it'd be Nintendo. That's it, man. They'd be playing Nintendo. Ain't no Roblox, cause hell no. Ain't no VR chat, no Fortnite. Maybe Fortnite when they're a little bit older, But ain't none of that shit if I had kids, bro. You know what you playing? Mario. You know what I grew up playing? Mario. That's what you playing. Mario, Mega Man, Donkey Kong, Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay, that's what you're playing. Until you get a little bit older, then maybe some Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter type shit, you know. You know, like, nah, man. Ain't no Call of Duty. Ain't no hell no. You know, I don't care if your friend playing Call of Duty. You ain't playing. You know what you playing? Splatoon. Yeah, you're gonna play Splatoon because that's a phenomenal game. Have you seen the last Call of Duty? You damn right you didn't see it, because if you did, I would smack you upside your head while you watching Call of Duty, that graphic content. You shouldn't be watching that. Where's your iPad? Let me put the parental shit on. Yeah, here's what you can watch. Fortnite. That's better. They're little cartoon characters. Yeah, that's fine. You know, and they're shooting super soaker guns. You have a couple of those, right? We bought you those. Yeah, super. Yeah, they ain't real guns. They're super soaker guns. I don't know, but now if truth be told, if I had kids, it's straight beat Nintendo. You know, I get them like little Animal Crossing, Pokopia, Pokemon. You know, stuff I grew up on. You know, my dad had me play Mortal Kombat. I was doing fatalities. It didn't affect me one bit. You know, just gotta supervise your kids. If they have questions, you know, answer the question. Like, why'd his head come off? So let me tell you something about Liu Kang. He's the chosen one. Why'd that thing come out of that guy's arm? Okay, that's my man. That's Scorpion. Okay, let me tell you about him and Sub-Zero. Okay, now there's a whole lore behind this game. And I can't do it the day I get, if I have a kid, I don't care, boy or girl, I can't wait to play Shaolin Monks with them. I'm be like, let me pull out this game that me and my stepdad used to play. Now that you're old enough, it's one of the best co-op experiences ever. It's called Shaolin Monks. I hear Ed Boon and the team is thinking about remaking Shaolin Monks. I can't wait for that day, dude. Give me Shaolin Monks. All right, let's update the list. What we got here? 25, we will know. Yeah, it's Father's Day, first day of the second. Hey, it's still Father's Day somewhere in like the West Coast. Hey, happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. I'm not a father as far as I know. Okay, let's see. June. Let's see what we got here. Okay, first of all, we got to make sure the two games we have here are on the June list. So on the 24th, scroll down. Impulse Early Access. Okay, I will be there day mother effing one, dude. I am so hard up for freaking Impulse. Star Fox. Oh, Star Fox got pushed back. I'm just kidding. Gotcha. No, that's coming out. All right. Anything else? Where were we at? The 22nd. Was there anything I missed? Oh, Definitive. I already have all the Xenoblade games, so I'm good. All I gotta do is pay $10 to get the upgrades. Yeah. I ain't doing that. I'll play Krusty 2 and whatnot. Anyways, let's go to 2. Yeah. Well, we gotta buy that. Realmo Barbie horse. Oh man, I don't have Barbie horse ride and rescue. I missed that. Damn, I gotta pick that up. It's on Android. Pokemon Champions came to iOS. Cool. Adventures of Ellie. I was going to get a physical copy on Switch 2. Then I saw a key card. Now I'm just waiting for a Steam sale. Devil May Cry 5 is out? Hold on. Yo, Devil May Cry 5 is out? Oh, wrong PC. Hold on. Let me get on this PC right here. Had the wrong keyboard. Devil May Cry 5 is out? No shit. No shit. Oh. 5. Switch. eShop. see. Did they do a physical version or is it just my birthday? Oh god, make me feel old. Okay. Oh, okay. 7th. Oh, it ends. Okay, 29.99. They don't have a physical. It's only digital. Okay. I never beat Devil May Cry 5. It was one of the first PS5 games I bought, I think, or pre-ordered or something like that. Okay. We'll see. We'll see. I still got to pick. Oh, did I pick? Oh, the Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider. Hold on. Tomb Raider. Is it still on sale? It is. Okay. Rise of the Tomb Raider is still on sale. Okay. I got to pick up the Tomb Raider game before it gets too late. Dead or Alive 6. Oh, shit. I forgot that was coming out. Let me make sure that's on my wish list. That's on the list, but it's under my maybe category. So, Dead or Alive. I know what? Oh, Dead or Alive. Last round. June 24th. Pre-purchase. What we get? Oh no, not her. Oh god, no. No. Why couldn't it be Ayane? Why couldn't it be Ayane, dude? Marie Rose. That's your pre-order, but that's it. Play with the classic DOA roster. 5 additional DLC characters from the original version, along with new costumes, whether you're new player. No, here's the thing. I need to know, does this come with every single outfit, brother? That's the thing I want to know. Because when DOA, what was it? 6? It was regular 6, right? They had like over $200 worth of DLC. Right? For DOA 6? I could have sworn. I'm not buying this unless it comes with every damn piece of DLC that has ever released for DOA 6. Yeah, matter of fact, hold on. How much is all the Dead or Alive? I spell alive. Alive 6. Oh, not 3, 6. DLC combined. If you buy every DLC in Dead or Alive 6 individually at the highest retail price, the total is about $900. If Dead or Alive 6 last round doesn't come with all $900 worth of DLC, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it, bro. Hell no, bro. It better come with every damn piece of DLC. I told you guys. It's ridiculous. No way in hell, bro, chachos. No way. All right, now we're in July. We got Attack on Titan 3. I'm moving Attack on Titan. I don't know. Should I? Yeah, I'm moving Attack on Titan. I gotta. I didn't stream 1 or 2, so I'm just like, I'm just gonna move that down here. I'm interested. I'll add it to the Steam wish list, but it's not, it was a cool announcement. It's just a random like announcement. I was just like, what? So I'll just on Titan 3. It's already on there. OTS 3. I own 2 on Switch. I own 1 and 2 on Xbox One. I should do a playthrough though. But oh, it doesn't even have a release date. It says to be announced. It says to be announced. Interesting. Interesting. Rumbling, 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 rumbling. That's Aaron, by the way, guys. They spoiled it. Oh, how dare you not watch Attack on Titan? It's one of the best animes of all time. It's freaking god tier anime, dude. All right, so yeah, we had to move that down to a sale. I'll just wait for a sale. It's on my wish list. I'll get it on a Koei Tecmo sale. We gotta chop this list down. The hell with this, dude. This is too many games. Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Duh. Of course. Did you not hear what I said earlier? Huge Ubisoft guy here. Definitely buying Assassin's Creed day one. Love my Assassin's Creed games. I don't like everything Ubisoft, by the way. I do love Assassin's Creed. No matter how many times they keep pissing me off. They're like quite therapeutic sometimes. All right, Densha Attack. Densha Attack is on the 15th, but let's look and see what else we got here. Grand Blue Relinked. That's something I kind of want, but I could wait. You know, I'm going to just add that to my Grand Blue Relink. Oh, it's only $40 for Relink? Damn, that's a... Oh, no, that came out already. Hold on. What was the other... Endless Ragnarok? Oh, that's DLC? Oh. Oh, shit. Well, let me add Grand Blue. Let me add that to my wish list. Boom. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Digimon, Digital Monsters, what you guys think about Yu-Gi-Oh! Dice Monsters? Y'all remember that arc? What y'all think of that? I kind of liked it. I played the games. They were all right. It's crazy how Yugi just like learns a new game and immediately he whips homeboy's ass. It's just like his own game. Like, what? That was impressive. All right, Fading Echo. Yep. Rataton. Rataton. Which Rataton? Oh, there it is. Okay, July 16th. Okay, cool. Fading Echo we got. Boom. Okay. Halo. Yeah. Splatoon. Halo and Splatoon. Splatoon Raiders. Oh, there's a Final... Damn, how many times did I even bought this gosh damn game? Final Fantasy 10-10-2. Let's see. Splatoon Raiders 23rd. Yep. Then Halo Combat Evolved 28th. Anything else? Nope. Okay. So we removed one game from July and added it to the sale list. So now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's manageable. That's manageable. That's manageable. That's doable. Okay, August. Let's go to August. Okay, Beast of Reincarnation. I love how Beast of Reincarnation just got the perfect spark. If you start at the beginning of the month, my God, man, you're off to a great start, man. That's just great. New month, new game, just right there at the beginning. Beast of Reincarnation, August 4th. I was actually surprised this isn't coming to Switch too. I was actually really surprised it's not coming to Switch too. That's something else. Okay, Marvel Tokon and Montabi. We're gonna. I like the game, but I can't. It's just like if I had to cut one game off for that month that I just pick up later, it's gonna be Montabi. Hashtag support indie games though. There are some indie games that I am picking up, so it's just one of those games that I was just like, yeah, I played the demo, I like what it is, but I'm sorry, bro. Beast of Reincarnation, Marvel Tokon, this is just bad for you. I'm just you're sandwiched between two dominant mofos. I just can't. Plus, I got Liza P. I already got that pre-ordered, so I haven't decided if I'm gonna do a replay through of that or just just play this on my own time. But I do have Liza P. Liza PP. I already pre-ordered, so slowly getting that one paid off. I'll probably pay it off when I go pick up Star Fox. All right, August 6th, Tokon. Dust Fade, definitely, man. A little indie game that's like reminds me of like old school adventure hack and slash and platformer, dude. Hell yeah, that's a definite. We picking that up. Wild Blue Skies. Wild Blue Skies. I'm gonna have to push to. Damn. Hold on. Let me see. Wild Blue Skies is the. Is it one word? It's one word. Wild Blue Skies is that Star Fox looking game. Have they announced the price yet? They have not. You know what? I'm gonna leave it right there. Because this looks pretty neat. You know, that way I can have a Star Fox on my Steam Deck to play. Anywho. That's my drink. Do I have a drink here? Oh, I thought I had a drink. No, I do not. I got no drink. Anyways, so yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, it's looking good. Now here's the problem. All right, let me roll through these games real quick. This is where things get a little crazy. Oh, Entropy. Do I have that on my list? Entropy. I think. Is this the game that I'm thinking of? No, this is not the game I'm thinking of. Okay, it's not. Okay. Let me see. Sinking City. Okay, here's where things get dangerous. This is where things get awfully dangerous for me. Okay. All right. So I have to cut one of these games from here. I have to. Now, I'm going to cut Star Wars Zero Company and move it down to the sale list because, brother, I'm the one Star Wars game I'm really interested in picking up is Star Wars Galactic Racers. Now, this is a cool XCOM Star Wars game, but we got to drop you down here, brother. We're going to have to put you down in the sale. We're going to have to put you down here in the Bammer. We're going to have to put you down here, bro, because you are coming out the same day as Metal Gear Solid, which I grew up on this shit. And it got MGS4 up in there, bro. Hell yeah. Of the three, it's MGS4, A Plague's Tale Resonant, then Star Wars Zero Company. Star Wars Zero Company, I'm sorry, bro, but we put you down to the sale location. We're putting you down there in the Bama. I'm playing MGS4 in the morning. We're playing that. And then we're going to play A Plague's Tale at night because I got a feeling there might be some like creepy vibes and stuff in A Plague's Tale with the mice, the rats and whatnot. So we have broken that. Oh, look at that. Okay. We did 6 games in July. And now we broke this down to 6 games in August. We cannot do another 6 because that hell no, that literally hell. We can't do devil numbers. But hey, this works. Beast of Reincarnation, Marvel Tokyo, Dust Fade, Wild Blue Skies. Okay, boom, boom, boom. We could probably knock both these games out before MGS and place that. No, most definitely. I got to feel Wild Blue Skies is going to be like Star Fox. It's going to be super short. Dust Fade looked like it. When we played the demo, it looked like it was only 5 different worlds or terrains or whatever, biomes. So it shouldn't be too bad. But yeah, that's become manageable. Both these months have become manageable. We had to move some games down to the sale location. Now, here's the thing. Orbitals, I ain't got nobody to play with. That's the other game I pre-ordered. I did pre-order Orbitals, but I ain't got nobody to play with. I could ask my brother if he want to play with me, but I'm just gonna cross Orbitals off the list because I already pre-ordered it. You know what? Control Z. I'm gonna put Orbitals down here with an asterisk. Because technically I'm buying it. It's already pre-ordered. but I don't know who's gonna play the game with me. So I don't know when we're gonna get to it. I don't know when we're gonna get to it. But Orbitals is down there. I am buying that game day one, even though I ain't got nobody to play with. So we could remove Orbitals off there. Okay. Marsupilami, brother. I didn't play the first one, and I don't know. Wheelmates. Yeah, me and Tommy gonna play Wheelmates. All right, Marsupilami. Yeah, we could do that. Screenbound. Okay, Marsupilami we could do. This one, I'm sorry. I played the demo of Screenbound. It fucked with me. I mean, it's a really cool concept, but I'm gonna put it in the sale location because it's really neat. But mentally, that game broke my brain. It's doing cool things, but even as I was playing the game, I was getting major anxiety. that game was giving major anxiety because I had to, like, there were some platforms that was visible in the 3D space, but then you had to look at the cart and see the other platforms, and then there were spikes, and then you had to jump over the spikes, but you could only see it in the 3D real world. I mean, you couldn't see it in 3D real world, and you had to look at the Game Boy, the bootleg Game Boy, the off-brand Game Boy, and the character's going right, but you have to hold forward, and it broke my brain because I was like, and I was trying to do the timing and stuff. I can't, man. That game, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna get on sale, man, because yeah, man, it's really cool. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the demo, but nah, man, it fucked with me too much. It did. It really did. It messed with me too much. All right. Here's what I told Tommy. I said, Sony pissing me off too. Why Jean Grey guy look like a freaking soccer mom? I know I'm nitpicking, but Jean Grey was always hot to me. They made her look mid to me. I'm tired of my sexy ass characters looking fucking mid. I'm really like, she looked like she should be out there managing her kids' lemonade stand, making sure no creepers are trying to pull up on them and whatnot. You know, she looks like she should be out there on the lawn chair just watching her kids sell the lemonade. Like, I hate to say it, bro, but I feel like, man, like, bring back hot characters, man. Hashtag not my Jean Grey. I know it's a minute nitpick, but I'd do the same thing if they messed up Gambit. If Gambit didn't have his freaking his twang, his, like, what is it? His Cajun style way of talking, you know, and he was just talking like some just office worker, just like, howdy do, friends. Hey, we're at the water cooler type shit. I'd be like, fuck you, man. Give me back my hashtag not my Gambit. If another fine example, here we go. Y'all remember when they did the DMC where it's like young Dante or whatever? Bruh, I was like, who the hell this? Who this? This guy ain't got white hair. A prequel. And then I played it, and the kid talking, and I was like, this kid pissing me off, bro. Or hashtag not my Dante. You know, like, so this ain't the first, man. Hey, equality is a thing, bro. I'm iffy about that. I told Tommy, listen, I'm gonna pre-order Marvel's Wolverine. I'm gonna beat it as quick as possible, and then I'm trading that shit in for something else, bro. I don't. I'm so upset with fucking Sony and their bullshit. I just want games. I want. Here's how I feel. I want a Sly Cooper or Jak and Daxter than the fucking, like, cinematic Marvel games that they keep having these motherfuckers pump out. Dude, I just want you to do like what you did with Ratchet and Clank. I would choose
And I love Spider-Man. He's my number one favorite Marvel character. Okay, number 2 is Iron Man. But and this was before the fucking movies with the Tom Holland and Robert Downey Jr. father figure type thing. Now this is way before, way before that shit. Okay, I love Spider-Man and Iron Man. Iron Man, my man in the Marvel games, bro. That's not number 1. I remember when Marvel superheroes came out. I said nobody touched Iron Man. You play Blackheart. You play Blackheart. You play Captain America. Fuck that shit. Spider-Man and Iron Man. Those my mans. Nobody touched them. All right, so, and even the comic books, me and my mom would take the public transit, like the train in New York. We go to a little concession stand. The guy would have the comic books. I'd be like, yeah, let me get the Spider-Man. I want the Spider-Man comic book. I want the Spider-Man. So, I mean, a long time Spider-Man. But, I digress. I, 10 times over, would prefer a new Sly Cooper or Jak and Daxter over another fucking Marvel game, dude. Like, yes, they do good things. Insomniac does good things with fucking Marvel Spider-Man. Looks amazing. Wolverine looks gory as hell. I'm over it, though. It's the same shit. No more. Give me something different. Do something different. Who's next? Captain America? You're going to do another Iron Man game, but do it right this time? Like, I'm over it, bro. It's the same shit. Except now Wolverine is just doing mature rated stuff compared to Spider-Man not. Here's another fine example. Marvel Spider-Man 2 is my least favorite of the 3 games. My least favorite. Marvel Spider-Man 1, love it. That's number 1. Miles Morales, that's number 2. Number 3 is Marvel Spider-Man 2 by default because there's no other Marvel Spider-Man game. I didn't care for that shit, dude. I was like, brother, I can't wait to beat this shit. Not to mention it ran like shit on PC, but besides that, I was like, man, I was enjoying myself because it's the the Batman Arkham combat, right? But bro, I didn't care for all this, man. Like, they made it too soap opera. They made Marvel Spider-Man 2 soap opera, and then fucking Kraven barely popping up. He's supposed to be the big bad. Venom pops up, and then he's gone in 2 hours. It's like, what? That's it? I'm like, okay. Well, that was that. I'm over it, man. I'm tired of this shit. So I'm going to beat this game. I'm trading this shit in. I'm going to pre-order. I'm going to beat it. Hopefully GameStop's doing we'll give you $30, $35 trade credit for your copy of Marvel Spider-Man. I'm going to beat that shit real quick, dude. We're taking that day off. What is that day? The 15th? I'm taking that day off. It's a Monday. All right. Wait, no, that we got to go next month. Oh, that's a Wednesday. Co-op Wednesday. Cool. Me and Tommy could play a co-op game that day, and then I could stay home, eat my Jersey Mike's or something, get ready to play some Marvel's Wolverine, and I'm going to beat that game, and I'm going to trade that shit in so fast that somebody's going to pop up the next day at that GameStop and be like, oh my God, you guys got a used copy of this game already? I'm going to tell them straight up. I'm going to tell them, because I know the manager at my local GameStop. I'm going to be like, bro, fuck Sony. I'm going to beat this game, and I'm going to trade this shit in. Put this towards God of War Laundry, and I'm going to beat that game, and then I'll trade that shit in, dude. I'm going back to the old way. Man. Fuck. I'm so sick of Sony and their bullshit, man. Give me a new Jak and Daxter, dude. Like, come on, bro. Like, Sly Cooper. If y'all want dominant female characters, Naruto from Heavenly Sword, man, remake that game. Like, come on, man. Y'all fucking tripping. Give me a new Killzone. Some, man. Y'all keep having these companies do the same shit over and over again. New shit, different coating of paint, different hero. I'm just over it. The game looks fucking amazing, though, with the blood and gore and stuff. But I guarantee they're going to put some old, realistic bullshit in there. I'm just here to see Wolverine say, let's go, bub. And just Berserker barrage him, motherfucker. Slice him up. I don't care about all this this intertwined relationship. You're the baby daddy type shit. No, keep that shit away from my arcade Wolverine. I want him slicing and dicing fools because maybe Professor X died or something, that somebody killed him. And I just want Wolverine to have, a revenge. Wolverine's revenge. It's just silly, just slicing people up. It's carnage. So yeah, fuck that. All right, Fire Emblem, fuck, man. I'm gonna play it, but we ain't gonna beat that shit anytime soon, bro. Windrunners, it was cool. I'll wait for a sale. Yeah, there's too many games coming out. I gotta wait for a sale. And no more woke shit, please. Gosh damn it, please, Lord Jesus. I don't want no more woke shit. Can we just get back to games just being fun and not having these serious undertones and shit? Just make games just like silly. We don't have to take games serious no more. Please and thank you, developers. Like, come on now. So I'm hoping, I swear to God, if Marvel's Wolverine is some, oh man, we're gonna go through some sappy shit, I'm just like, fuck you, man, trying to make me feel something here, man. Just let me slice people up. Let me have fun. Control. Oh man, this sucks, dude. I hate that these two are right next to each other. Wait, why is Dust Fade right there? Why have Dust Fade for September and for the 13th? Whoa, what's going on here? Dust Fade. Oh, please, Lord Jesus, tell me you are not. Okay, it said August 13th. Okay. Whew, it got pushed up. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Wait. No, wait. Hold on. It says release date August 13th. And then right here, it says demo September 20th. Release date. Oh, the demo was released last year. Oh, last year. Okay, the demo was released last year. Okay. Whew. You had me worried there. Okay, August 13th. All right, we're good. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, what do we got here? Okay. All right. Oh, you know what? Control Resonant Valor Mortis. You know what? What day is that? Because I guarantee both those games ain't going to be that long. September. Wait, we're in August still over here. Why are we in? Okay. Okay, was there anything else? Okay, all right. Simple Line, Orbitals. I already pre-ordered. That is My Hero Academia. All's Justice. Is that both games in one? Like, what the hell? What the hell is All's Justice? Is that both games combined? Smash through your foes in My Hero All's Justice into the variety of game modes where you can experience the thrill of the... What the hell is this? Wait a second. Wait, is this both games combined? Because I already have both games. I don't need to buy them again. Okay. I'm gonna have to look at this. I'm gonna have to look at some reviews of that. I'll add that to my wish list. There we go, bro. Chachos. Okay. All right. Broken Lore. Oh, a new Broken Lore is coming out. Yeah. Halloween, of course. Wheelmates. Boom. Yes, sir. Screenbound we pushed to sale because that game just broke my brain. RuneScape. Cool. Fire Emblem Fortune Trails in the Sky. There's a new Trails in the Sky. Look at that. Warhammer 40K. I'm sure Angry Joe's gonna play that. Dark Knight. Legacy of Dark Knight comes to Switch 2 finally. That's probably going to be a game key card. Hell is Us, Hot Wheels, Infinite Rush. I'm kind of interested. Is that the Hot Wheels game that we saw at the at the showcase? Hold on. Yeah, it is. Okay, September 20th. That's on my maybe list. Avatar fighting game. Is that out? You know what? Yeah, that is out. Throw that down to the sale, man. We're gonna get that on the sale, dude. We're gonna get it. I get down and say, I'm not. I saw a gameplay of it. I thought it was okay. I was like, eh. Let me make sure I put Avatar. It's only $30. That's not bad. That's only $30. There's no reviews. Oh, it comes out the 23rd. Oh, okay. Well, add to wish list. There we go. Okay. There we go. Hallelujah. Adventures of Elliot. Yeah, add that to the sale. Yeah, we're waiting for a sale of that game. My Little Puppy. I gotta add that to the sale as well. Mixed reviews. Ooh, that's already on my That's already on my what you call it? Wish list. Okay, My Little Puppy. I'm just gonna be straight out with y'all, man. I'm tired of all the woke shit. All right, dude. I am so over it, man. Why are the studios overseas doing the good shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just so over. I swear to God, man, they fuck up Wolverine and make it some soft ass shit, dude. I could pick up My Little Pony before. Like, I just buy this. Be one of the first games I play on my Steam machine. There you go. Overwhelmingly positive. Damn, I'm gonna pick this up. It's on sale for $14.99. I'm gonna just buy it. All right. All right. Okay, we got Hot Wheels information. Okay. Cool. All right. Let's see. I could do Control Resonant and Valor Mortis. Because I got a feeling Control Resonant is not gonna be that difficult. So, or because like I'm running through Control right now. I feel like I'm running through Control. So, I feel like I get through that no problem. Silent Hill. I'm not really a Silent Hill guy. I'm a Clock Tower guy. But shout outs to the Silent Hill peeps. I know they're super excited. Onimusha, that's going to be a banger. If I do get the Steam machine, I was going to get on Switch too, but now I'm just like, maybe I should just get it on the Steam machine. Because, again, another game keycard game. So, what's the point? Minecraft 2, yeah, definitely. All right, so September's looking a little sketchy for me. A little bit. But, Will Mates, me and Tommy probably get through that. No problem real quick. Marsupilami, I think that has co-op. Maybe we could do that for co-op. So those will probably be co-op Wednesday games. Halloween is just going to be a me thing because I like Michael Myers. So I'll just run through that, by myself, playing that every now and then online. Oh, and plus it's going to have a single-player story too. Marvel's Wolverine and Fire Emblem. Marvel's Wolverine, I'm going to run through that real quick and then trade that in at GameStop. Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave is going to take me forever to beat, but I just want to pick it up just because. Plus, I pre-ordered it, so I'm just going to start breaking that price down. I got plenty of time. Control Resonant and Valor Mortis. I loved when I played Valor Mortis. It's a first-person Souls-like game, and it was super fun. It's a little rough around the edges in certain aspects and certain traversal stuff that I didn't like, which I did mention in the survey at the end of that demo. So, yeah. Hopefully they make some improvements, some substantial improvements. And then literally the next day after that is Onimusha, which is totally fine. I could balance those 3 games until Minecraft comes out. So that actually worked out. There's some good spacing with some of these games, and some of these games aren't going to take that long, I don't feel. Like Onimusha, usually Capcom games are short anyways. So, Plus, I got to think of them views, man. Them views. Valor Mortis, Control, Onimusha. No, I'm just kidding. That's good, man. That's all set. All right, next up, we got Octobers. This is a dangerous month now. Now, I was feeling good. This one has, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 games. But they're doable, Like, Control probably going to be like 15, 18 hours. Valor Mortis, I don't know. Who knows? Onimusha is probably gonna be like 12 hours or so, 12, 15 hours. Minecraft Dungeons, the first one, which I live, it wasn't that long, so yeah. So we should be fine there. Don't fret. First things first. That game was cool. I enjoyed the demo, but it's not really my cup of tea. It is on my wish list. I'm not even gonna add it to. I could add it to the sale list. I'm gonna just say Steam sale. No, because some of these games probably don't even come out on Steam. So I could just I'll put it down here. We could look at this at the end of the year and then see if there's like any type of holiday sale and pick these games up. Don't Fret is on my Steam wish list, I want to say. Yeah, it's on my wish list. It was cool. I didn't understand the whole piano because I don't play piano. I wish my brother was here. He could say, okay, this is where the keys and stuff are. But, I watched the video and then we saw the poster and it kind of explained things. But it's cool. Not really my cup of tea. I'm waiting. If I want a real horror game, I'm waiting for Ill, dude. I want that game. I want to play Ill, god dang it. I want to play that shit. When does Ill come out? That's the shit I want to play. Holy spit. Oh, that comes out in 2027. This is the 2026. And it's Mudfish. It's the people that did Atomic Heart. This shit's going to be nasty. I don't think I can even show it on YouTube. I didn't get age-gated for that stream, but, as soon as we see a monster or something, I'm going to put that shit on pause. All right, so Don't Fret, we're going to push back. Rayman Legends, for sure. Rayman Legends Retold. Yep, October 1st. Ace Combat on the 2nd. That's doable. Look at that nasty motherfucker. Gears of War E-Day. Wow, I forgot Gears is so early that month. Last complete edition. I already got a pre-ordered, so I ain't got to worry about that. Star Wars Galactic Racer. Oh, yeah, this is tough, dude. Like I said, if I had to choose between Zero Company and Galactic Racer, obviously I'm going with one of my top 5 most anticipated games of this year, Star Wars Galactic Racer, for sure. All right, that's not bad. Liza P is a personal thing because I love that game. Rayman shouldn't take long. Maybe me and Tommy could do a co-op Wednesday, or I could just play that game by myself. Ace Combat is a personal thing. I did pick up Ace Combat 7. I wanted to play that, at least a little bit of that before Ace Combat 8 comes out. But it's all good. Yeah, this is not bad. Gears of War E-Day. They say it's going to be pretty long. I don't believe that. I think they do have some side stuff you could do in the world. But, probably can't save everyone. I don't know. Gears E-Day, I'll be there for the campaign and multiplayer, so that'll take up some time. It's all good. Kingdom Hearts Collection, that's another personal thing, just like Liza P. That's not something I'm particularly interested in streaming, but it's a really good bundle. I do own the collection on PS4, and I own 3 on Xbox, but it'd be nice to just have the definitive, just like all-in-one collection. It doesn't have the DS games, unfortunately, but I don't think it does. I think there was also some GBA games as well. I don't think it's a part of the collection, but I think I seen it on Steam, like that collection. They're doing like a bundle right now. It's $100. It's not even on sale. Yeah, these have already been out on Steam, because I think they originally launched on Epic. Like Epic had exclusivity, and then it came to Steam later. So yeah, I could just wait for like a holiday sale. I'm gonna drop. I was gonna get it on Switch too, but I could just pick this up on Steam. So I'm good. We could just do that. Yeah, I'll just pick that up on Steam. Unless Nintendo decides to do like what they're doing with Donkey Kong Bonanza and like do this whole like achievement card thing, because I wouldn't mind some Sora and Roxas and whatnot, like cards, digital cards and stuff. So we'll see what Nintendo does, if they do anything. But I'm just gonna remove that for the time being. Put that down there. Oh, Castlevania, definitely. We gotta pick that up. Let's just make sure we got everything here. Release date. Boom, 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 boom. Gears. Ace Combat. Okay. I heard the Clive Barker as Hellraiser. We did react to that. I think it was at the PC Game Showcase. It was really good. Yeah, I watched Hellraiser. It's not really my thing, but you know, but yeah, this is crazy. I watched Hellraiser as a kid too. That's weird. My grandmother put that shit on. My grandmother on my dad's side of the family. Let's see. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Hold on. Whoa. Valor Mortis got pushed back. I think somebody said that in the stream earlier. Did somebody say that? No. Richard said fam. Did somebody said the other day that Valor Mortis got pushed back? No. Oh, that's tough. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's not panic. Okay. What's it between? Oh man, How did I miss that? Hold on. Let me go back. I gotta run through this again. Hold on. Fire Emblem 17th Control Resident 24th. I think I started rambling on. Oh no. No. Onimusha 25th. Yes. Minecraft 29th. Okay. Oh no. Conflabbit. Oh my god. Okay, this is all right. It all depends on where it gets pushed to. It all depends. Okay, now let's run through October real quick. Okay. Gears E Day. Okay. Sarge Collector, Clive Barker's for Kingdom Hearts. Lots of Kingdom Hearts. Dragon's Dogma. Too. I'm curious how this is gonna run on the Switch too. Okay, October 13th. Oh, okay, nice. That's even better. That's even better. Oops, that's even better. Oops, shit, man. There we go. That's even better, bro. Chacho, that works. Oh, that's perfect. Yes. Plenty of time to run through Star Wars Galactic Racer and Gears E-Day. Perfect. And then immediately Valor Mortis the following week, right, of October. It's going to be the following week. Oh, yes. That is a good position right before Castlevania. Oh, dude, that's perfect. I'm going to be playing Valor Mortis and Castlevania that week. Oh, great positioning. Beautiful. There we go. You got out of Onimusha and Control Resonant and Fire Emblem's way and Minecraft. You got out of that sandwich, bro. And I was just talking about that. Yes. Valor Mortis, October 13th. W. Smart move. Shout out to the developer of Valor Mortis. Hey, and you know what else happens? This gives them extra time to work on the game because they're receiving all the different surveys and stuff. Hopefully they implement some better traversal like I want. But yes, thank you so much. I am so happy. Big win right there. Out of the way of Control Resonant and Onimusha. Now I got plenty of time. Beat Gears, Star Wars, boom. And then my main focus will be Valor Mortis and Castlevania. Huge W. Huge W, dude. Big brain move right there. They got out of everybody's way. Who are they competing with? Let's see. What's their competition? Planet Zoo 2, okay. Dragon's Dogma, Switch 2 version. Castlevania, okay. Tales of Return, yeah, okay. That's a specific fan base. Toy Story 3 complete, okay. All right. Hey. Okay, that's not bad. That's a good position. That's a good position. Valor Mortis found the perfect spot to drop. And the developer gets more time to work on the game. Pat yourselves on the back. Oh man, and the competition is like varied games, like to specific audiences. So that's perfect. You know, the only competition you got is Castlevania, but you know the people that's picking up Castlevania are double dipping and getting Valor Mortis most likely. So that's perfect. So, all right, let me just make sure Castlevania is on the 15th. Yes, sir. Now, I heard that Toy Story 3 and Toy Story Retro Roundup. Interesting. Let me see. No. So this was the 360 Toy Story, right? I'm gonna add that to my wish list. The only Toy Story I played was the N64 Toy Story because my dad got that for me Christmas. That Ready to Rumble boxing and Lego racing. So I got Toy Story N64, Ready to Rumble boxing and Lego racing, which was freaking awesome Christmas. Hell yeah. So yeah, Toy Story 3. I never played that one. I'm gonna add that to the list. And then there was a Toy Story Roundup. Let me see. Oh wow, that's the OG. Oh shoot! Whoa, they got the OG Toy Stories. Oh, dude. I hated that mini game. Yeah, got the original Toy. Yeah. Okay. Holy shit. Yo, that Buzz Lightyear game went hard, dude. That game was good, bruh. That's dope. Let me see the collection. Play 5 of the Toy Story games and A Bug's Life. What? Including Toy Story games and A Bug's Life? Okay. Includes 11 versions of the games, of course. Oh wow. Holy spit. That's a W if I've ever seen one. You get Toy Story 2, Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue, Toy Story 2, Buzz Lightyear Star Command, Toy Story Racer, A Bug's Life, includes 11 total versions of the games across consoles, handheld. The games have been enhanced with quality of life. Oh, W. Absolute W. Online co-op, split screen, shared split screen. Oh, me and Tommy Kaparsek. Hey, if he wants to play. Oh, I had that Toy Story game for the Game Boy Color. Man, look at the Game Boy Color box. Oh man. Oh wow. Look at that. Oh, they the Game Boy Color. Yeah. Oh man. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Anyway, let's see. We'll let that play. Let's see. October. Okay, all right. 15th. Okay, Belmont's current. Final Fantasy Resonance, October 22nd. Cool. I'm probably not going to do a playthrough of Final Fantasy Resonance. That's probably just another situation like Liza P. That's just a me thing, me pickup. Call of Duty. I was about to say Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, but it's Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, October 23rd. Yeah, it's Call of Duty. Phantom Blade Zero. It says October 29th, but Richard said that it got pushed back. So, it's saying October 28th here. It says October 28th. Phantom Blade. So, let me check Twitter. Please no porn. Please no porn. All right. Oh, happy Father's Day. Oh, Adam Sandler. Oh yeah, that was the Happy Gilmore too. All right, let's see. Phantom Blade Zero. Oh, oh, oh. Zero. Okay. Okay. As many you saw today as they were. Here as many. Okay. Well, we got nothing here saying that was pushed back. Maybe the consoles got pushed back? I see nothing. I'm confused. Because Steam is saying 28th, and then it's saying 29th here. And I'm just like, because, like, look, you see that? See that? It says 28. So I'm confused. But we shall see. Delayed until October 20th. Oh, yeah, well, yeah, that was a long time ago. Man, all right, so I've already had it updated. Okay, no worries. Hey. All right, good spacing between some games. Hey, that works. You know, that's not bad. It's a very expensive month, but it's okay. That's doable. And then November. All right, cool. This is not bad. Let me see what else is coming out. Nintendo Switch. The One Piece Grand Gourmet looks pretty cool. Okay, and the people, the developers that have the balls to stand up against Grand Theft Auto, Godzilla, Destroy All Monsters, Melee Remastered, Crime Light, Wilders of the Essence, Barbie Rewind, Metaphor ReFantazio, Switch 2 version, and Gothic 3 Classic. They said, we gonna release next to GTA just cuz. Ain't nobody else. This is an opportunity. Yeah. Plus, our game, no, it ain't even for GTA fans. You know, Barbie? Ha! Like, whatever. You think little girls don't want to play GTA? No. Gothic was like, yeah, we gonna give y'all some time to run through GTA, and then y'all could pick us up 5 days later. Haha. Metaphor, I mean, Atlas is just like, whatever. We already made our money. Now we're going to make more money on Switch 2 because guess what? Grand Theft Auto 6 ain't coming to Switch 2. So here you go. Y'all got something. Look at that. Switch 2, baby. So hey, even though Switch 2 gamers like myself, if I didn't have an Xbox or a PlayStation, Metaphor ReFantazio, that's a banger. So W for Switch 2 players. And all these other games, like Godzilla Destroy All Monsters is pretty good too, so that's not bad. Yeah, awesome. And then, again, the only two games coming out, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, Switch 2, and Dragon Quest Monsters, The Withered World. Now, that is a list. We have removed some, we moved some games down to the Bammer, to the sale location. It's looking really doable now. We got some indie games here in Densha Attack, Fading Echo and whatnot. Awesome, good balance. Biggest one that I'm anticipating as far as indie games is Dust Fade and where is it at? Valor Mortis. Those are the big indie games I'm keeping my eye on. I'm super excited to play those. Impulse we're picking up this week, and Star Fox as well, so not bad. But yeah, not bad. The games now in the sale category consist of The Adventures of Elliot, Alien, Rogue Incursion. Like Adventures of Elliot, I was going to found out Switch 2, but then it found out it's a game key card, and fuck game key cards. I might as well just buy digital, is what I say. Alien, Rogue Incursion, came out at a time where I was like, I didn't even know it was out. So I just threw it down there. I need to make sure that's on. I need to make sure these games are on my wish list. So I'm gonna have to go through and make sure. Alien Rogue Incursion. Rogue Incursion. Is this it? Only $30. Yeah, that's not bad. Make sure that's on my wish list. Boom, boom. Oh wait, this came out last year. Yeah, this came out last year. What the hell are you even doing on this list? Get the hell out of here. You came out last year. Man. Let me save my list too. You came out last year. Okay, Attack on Titan 3, we pushed down there. Avatar, yeah. Barbarian Saga, we pushed down there. Let me make sure Barbarian Saga. I'll just do this stuff now. I gotta make sure. I enjoyed Barbarian Saga, but one of those situations where I'm good. I could wait. I'll wait for a sale. Hey, it's coming out September 8th, so it has a release date. I'm gonna just wait for a sale. Dude, I'm good. I don't need to have it right now. And is it co-op? Hold on. Is it co-op? Because maybe me and Tommy could play it co-op. Nope, single player. Nope. Yeah, you can wait. Wait, I'll wait for a sale. Damon and Baby. Yeah, that's on the wish list. We played the demo after a stream and I enjoyed it. Tommy was like, I'm not feeling it. So we'll probably play co-op. Darwin's Paradox, another game that came out earlier this year. Darwin's Paradox. It's not on my wish list, but I'm gonna add that to my wish list. These will probably be like Steam holiday sale. Deadass Disco, I played the demo. I was not really feeling it that much, but I'll pick it up on a steeply Steam discounted price. Don't fret on the list. Dragon is dead. What the hell? Dragon. What the hell is that game? What the hell is Dragon? Dragon is dead. The hell is this? What is this game? Oh, okay. It's not a Metroidvania. Oh, add that to. Okay, there we go. Yeah. That came out last year, dude. What the fuck? That came out last year too. What the hell? Why are these old ass games on my list? Alright, switch to Grab Blu-ray. If you got that on Kingdom Hearts Collection, Lost Castle 2, that's on the list. My hobbies on the list. Most Lights River City Saga, Journey to Wind. Okay, yeah, all these are on my wish list. Maybe we'll do a stream where we just go buy all this shit. We'll do, oh, it's Steam Winter Sale. Let's just buy a bunch of games. Just watch me spend money. Yeah, that's a good stream right there. What else should we buy, guys? Huh? Okay, Matabi's already there. Motor Slice should be on there as well. Motor Slice. Yep, on wish list. River City Saga. I didn't even know there was so many River City Saga type game. Yeah, I didn't even know they had all these other River City Saga games. I need to add these, by the way. I need to add all these. Got mixed reviews too. Probably because people only care for the these River City games are like for the old heads. You know, there's a lot of the newer generation likes the River City Girls style games. Samson, let's see if Samson's on the list. You know what also came out? That Bean game, the one with the bean. Or is that Samson? There you go. That'll be a winter sale. Killer Bean. I gotta add that to my. Oh, it's $11.99. It's already on my wish list. How long is that sale going? Oh, it's early access. Oh, it's only on sale for a little bit. Man, early access. Oh shit, dude. I've only bought one early access game, and that game is Alabaster Dawn. And I think it had an update or something. Screenbound should be on a list. Screenbound, yep, it's on the list.
Star Wars Zero Company. Just type in Zero Company. Nah, I was hoping it was gonna pop up right there. All right, Star Wars. What the fuck? Can't type. Gosh damn it. Star War. Yeah, capital. Oh my god. Star Wars. Zero Company. It's because I'm leaned over here. Damn, that's $50. Holy shit. I thought it was like a $40 game. Oh, excuse my language, bro. Oh, man, I know I've been cussing this entire stream, but when I throw holy in there, I gotta excuse myself. Christian man. But that game is $50, bro. Whoa, holy smokes, man. I thought it was like a $40. Oh, it's EA? Of course. Of course it is. Of course, man. I was gonna do this after stream, but I might as well just make sure all these are on the wish list. And at this point, should I even get WWE 2K? What's the point? What is the point, dude? I have not been watching WWE or AEW. I only see whatever I see in like YouTube shorts and stuff like that. I have not watched wrestling, which is one of the reasons why I ended my HBO subscription, because I just use it for AEW. I haven't even been watching AEW because I've been watching a lot of anime. This will be a dirt cheap sale. All right. Don't need that. And let's not show any more of that because copyright reasons. Okay. We got it down to a manageable list. We got June 24th Impulse, June 25th Star Fox, July 9th Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resync, July 15th Densher Attack, July 16th Rataton, July 21st Fading Echo, July 23rd Splatoon Raiders, July 28th Halo Campaign Evolved. August we have Beast of Reincarnation on the 4th. On the 6th, Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. On the 13th, Dust Fate and Wild Blue Skies. On the 27th, Metal Gear Solid Master Collection and Resonance: A Plague Tale Legacy. September, on the 3rd, we got Marsupilami 2. On the 7th, Wildmates. On the 8th, Halloween. 15th, Marvel's Wolverine. 17th, Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. 24th, Control Resonant. 25th, Onimusha Way of the Sword. And 29th, Minecraft Dungeons 2. October, we got Rayman Legends Retold, Ace Combat 8, Wings of Thief. On the first, Rayman Legends Retold. On the 2nd, Ace Combat 8, Wings of Thief, and Lies of P Complete. On the 6th, Star Wars Galactic Racer and Gears of War E-Day. On the 13th, Valor Mortis. Holy spit, they chose a perfect spot for that. On the 15th, Castlevania Belmont's Curse. 22nd, Final Fantasy Resonance. 23rd, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. 29th, Phantom Blade 0. And November 19th, Grand Theft Auto 6. All right. And then maybe June 25th, Dead or Alive 6 Last Round, which dude, they're probably not going to have all the content. So I'm about to just cross that off the gosh damn list, dude. Dude, $900 worth of content, bro. Best be in this game, dude. If it doesn't have all the DLC, what's the point? I'm not buying this game, man. I'll just stick with the free one, man. I think I get to play as Ayane in there anyways. September 24th, Hot Wheels Infinite Rush. That game might be super fun. Let me see. Where September 4th. Let me see. That's Control Resonant. I feel like I need to watch reviews of that. So we'll keep that in a minute. Whatever. Maybe. Sail, Adventures of Elliot, Attack on Titan 3, Avatar Legends, Barbarian Saga, Damon and Baby, Darwin's Paradox, Dead as Disco, Don't Fret, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Switch 2 Edition, Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, Kingdom Hearts Collection, Lost Castle 2, Montabi, Motor Slice, River City Saga, Samson, Screenbound, Star Wars Zero Company, Windrunners, and WWE 2K26. Now comes the fun part. There we go. So here is the TBA games
And it's not that big. It's not that big. We shall see what's what. All right, starting off with 13Z, which of course is not on their list. 13Z Zodiac Shot. I freaking love this demo. This was my most anticipated demo of all the demos that we played this week, and it doesn't have a release date. All right, 1666. All right, Access PC. Nope, no date. AGX GP. AGX GP. This is that Wipeout game. Quarter 4 2026. Okay, no set release date. Arizona Sunshine. No release date. Bloodstained the Scarlet Engagement. No set release date. Canvas City. Let's see. Canvas City. Night Money Brandon. All right, Richard, you have a good night. No set release date for Canvas City. Daybreak Slam. Oh, Daybreak Slam. That demo was awesome. Daybreak Slam was super fun. Daybreak Slam was awesome, dude. No set release date. Okay. Deadroot. Deadroot. No, not there. Deadroot. Let's see. No set release date. Ding High. No, let's see. Just says coming soon. Okay. The Dust Bloods, no. Of course not. That was the most FU moment I've seen, besides them not saying when the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time is releasing. Like, bro, what are we doing with Dust Bloods, dude? Just say it's coming out the same month as GTA. Just, you know, dude, at this point, Dust Bloods is coming out November. You want to know why? Because have you seen October? Unless it's coming out in September. Bro, have you... There's no way. Let me see. Oh, hell no. They can't... No, Dust Bloods can't come out... September is Fire Emblem month. Of all games, it's Fire Emblem, Wolverine, Onimusha, Control... No, it's not going to be that month. And then October is Gears of War, Star Wars, Valimor is Castlevania... Yeah, you can't. No, fuck you, dude. No, you can't do that. So, no, it's either November or December. What is Dust Bloods doing? Dust Bloods ain't coming out this year. It's not coming out this year. I don't believe it. It's not coming out. Dude, when From Software doesn't, like, we're this close to the end of the, we're halfway through the year, and we still don't have a release date for a Dust Blood, and they're going to start doing their whole server test thing. Bro, this shit ain't coming out, bro. It's not coming out this year. I don't believe it. I don't believe it, man. It's been too long, man. We'll see what happens with the whole server play tests or whatever the hell they do. After that, then we'll see. We'll see. But I'm starting to lose interest. I'm not gonna lie. I'm starting to lose interest. I was super excited. I love From Software, but brother, I got Lies of P, and I haven't I'm getting Lies of P on Switch 2. I have not played the Overture DLC, so I'm gonna run through Lies of P, the base game on Switch 2 again. And then I'm going to play the DLC because it's all on the cart. And it's just like, bro, like, I already have this game that I love by NeoWiz. That's a Souls-like. I'm good, brother. And then I got Valor Mortis. So, at this point, I could care less. I could care less. Not to mention, it's going to be like some type of multiplayer thing. It's not even like a Souls game, like a single Souls, like Demon Souls, like Demon's Soul, not Demon Souls. It's a Demons. There's Demons. Soul. The Eternal Life of Goldman. I'm surprised that doesn't have a release date. Where is the Eternal Life Oh, it's probably down here in the. Let me see. The. Yeah, I'm really surprised. That game looked like it was well put together. I don't know what happened there. That doesn't have a release date. Exodus. Oh, that's a 2027 if I ever seen it, bro. Exodus, dude. Take your time with that. I kept hearing about, oh, this is former developers, former creators of Mass Effect. I was like, right, okay, what they got, and then I saw the trailer. I was like, oh, that's cool. And then they did that gameplay extended look, and I was like, I was like, okay, I see you, Exodus. And they started doing the choices and stuff. I was like, okay. So now Exodus, if that comes out in 2027, Exodus is probably gonna be on my top 5 most anticipated for 2027, dude. That game, dude, I don't even need BioWare to fuck it up again. They go. I hope they do well with that new Mass Effect, but Exodus, bro, okay. They coming in. They taking the spot. They coming for that #1 Mass Effect spot, bro. That game, I can't wait for Exodus. That's going to be something else. Ooh, it's not here. Ooh. Oh, no, is it a 2027? Oh, it might be a 2027. Yes, sir. 2027. Up. We can cross that off the list. That's 2027. This is the 2026 list. All right. Okay. Enemy machine gun. Let's see. Holy spit. Look at that. All right. Ghost Vanguard. All right. Oh man, I can't wait for Exodus, but I can wait for that. Yeah, they need to take their time with Exodus. Okay. Grim Trials was good. As somebody who loves roguelikes, I moved from Souls games to roguelikes. I like Grim Trials. There's so many great roguelites that I've played, different variety ones too. There's freaking Voidbreaker's a roguelike type game. God of War Trilogy. Where the fuck is this God of War Trilogy, dude? Bro, what the hell? When is God of War Trilogy coming out? What in the hell? Oh, it's 2027. Up, cross it off the list. 2027. Cross it off the list. All right, God's TV. All right, let's see. Coming soon. No release date. All right. He-Man. Whoa, He-Man's not even here. Uh-oh. Another 2027? Another 2027, bro, chachos? Coming soon. Oh. Uh-oh. That's interesting. Hello, Sunshine. Let's see. Hello, Sunshine. Hello, Sunshine. No release date. Okay. Kalanora? Of course it's not there. Of course. Man, Game Informer better get on it, man. Because you better get on your indie bandwagon, because indie coming for positions, bro. What? Wait, hold on. It got a release date. Kalanora got a release date. It got a release date. Holy spit. August 27th. Oh my god. We got a release date. Okay, August. What we got? August 27th. No! It's okay. Here's the thing. It's okay because MGS is not that long. You know what the longest thing about MGS 4 is? Is the damn cutscenes. That's it. We're gonna be sitting there half the time. Not even half the time. 70% of the time we will be sitting there watching cutscenes. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, I could play Kalinora that weekend or something. Okay, we're good. W. That got a release date. Oh, August 27th. Yeah, okay. All right. So Valor Mortis got moved out of the 27th and got pushed to October 13th, and Kalinora dropped and took its place. Nice. Okay. Kenna, this is next year, dude. That's so next year. No, it's right here, bro. There's no way Kenna's coming out this year. They haven't released no release date. It's next year, dude. It's next year. Bro, look, have you seen what Sony got coming out, bro? Like, come on, man. Like, what are we doing? Like, unless it's coming out in August. Like, we got Marvel September. Oh, yeah. Actually, Sony ain't got nothing coming out in October. But October's stacked, dude. Kenna coming out November. Let's go. Come on. Yes, sir. Come on, baby. Early November. Do it. There you go, man. That is the perfect spot. Kenna, Scars of Cosmora. There you go. You can do it. All right. Knuckle Paradise, of course. Kyoto Xanadu. No. Okay. All right. Knuckle Paradise. Okay. Coming soon. Okay. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, no release date. I'm surprised Lords of the Fallen doesn't have a release date. Let me see. I'm surprised. Wow. I tell you the truth. First quarter 2027. I'm just saying. A lot of these games, Kenna and whatnot, I can see first quarter 2027, dude. Hell Needs says, "What's up, dude? Hey, how you doing, Dino? Brandon Asher needs to get rid of day and day Game Pass. I don't think that's the problem. Day and day Game Pass is not the problem, dude. The problem is that they bought a whole bunch of studios, and I was so excited because they were buying so many studios, and I was like, we're going to see so many games. And you know what we didn't see? A whole bunch of games. And then they started releasing games from the studios that they acquired. But the games weren't quality products. Not all the games were quality products. So the expectations were high from these developers. But then the sales figures and the player retention on Game Pass was not a thing. People would sign up for Game Pass, play the one game that they wanted to play, and then they wouldn't re-up for the next following month. You know? So, in a way, it's not a matter of day and date. Because if it's like a live service game like Gears of War, oh, people keep that no problem. Oh, yeah, I got to pay for online. I might as well just get this Game Pass that comes with Gears of War. You know? Me, I play on PC. So, but Gears I am going to pick on my Xbox. But I'm just saying, if I wasn't picking it up on my Xbox, I'll be playing that on my PC where I already have online, you know, because through the Google Fiber, you know, you don't got to pay a middleman. Know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. It's not that. The price structure of Game Pass is so convoluted and confusing to the average consumer that is the problem with Game Pass. That's the problem. That's the issue for Game Pass. When they were doing $15 a month or so for Ultimate, that was the sweet spot for a lot of gamers, because you had people like me that would play that one that just didn't. I didn't even bother looking back at my Game Pass subscription. I was just like, $15 a month is reasonable for me. And then I would play that main big game, and then I would dip into other games too. And you've seen it here on this channel. My first time playing Young Souls, which now I purchased that on Switch too, because that's a really good game. I first played that on Game Pass. My game of the year for a little indie game called Cocoon, which became my #1 favorite game that year that it came out. I played that on Game Pass. Because I was just like, I'm just going to check this game out. And then I ended up just falling in love with the game. So it's not Game Pass day and date that's the problem. It's the pricing structure of Game Pass. That's the problem. That's the issue. Gamers don't want, like, when Spotify got pricey, I canceled it. I said, what's the point? I got Amazon Music included with my Prime. So I'm just going to build my playlist over there because it's already included in the subscription that I already have. That's the thing. Amazon Prime is one of my favorite subscription services. And even though it just went up in price, I don't even look at it. I don't even like, it went up $2 or whatever. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. Because the incentives is worth the value. I get my free Prime sub, which I use for Maximilian Dude on Twitch, because if I wasn't doing my free Prime sub, and I've been subbed to Maximilian Dude for years on Twitch. Like even before that, I was watching him for years. Before I started doing the Prime, the subs or whatever. Without that, it's $6 to sub to Max. So right there, that's a nice little cost cut right there. $6. Instead of paying him $6, I use my Prime sub, which also goes towards his pocket. You know, that's money in his pocket. So that's $6 value right there. I get Amazon Music. I get Prime Video, which Prime Video has some decent anime, TV shows, movies. I get 2-day shipping. I get Amazon exclusive deals. And I don't know if they're still doing it. I think they stopped. But I was getting like free Epic Game Store and GOG PC games through Prime. There was those additional incentives, but it was just more than just the one thing. It was all different types of things that I used throughout my life. Music, movies, 2-day shipping, video games. When it comes to Game Pass, you're paying to play online, and there's like 100+ games you get to play. But who has time to play all these games? Because somebody like me, who's not just a Xbox diehard, I have other platforms. I have PlayStation, I have Nintendo, and I have PC. I'm building this list. There are a slew of Switch 2 games that I want to pick up. When am I going to have time to play Game Pass games? All these games aren't coming to Game Pass. Now, if all these games did come to Game Pass, oh, hell yes. That would be awesome. But a good majority of these games, 95% of these games are not going to be on Game Pass. If there was that incentive of getting all these games here on Game Pass, $20 or $23 a month or whatever it is right now, that would be awesome. But they're not. They're not coming to Game Pass because some of them are first-party exclusive to Nintendo or PlayStation or just on Steam only. They're in early access and whatnot. There isn't that incentive for me to have Game Pass. But for those die-hard Xbox fans, that is a great value. If that's all you have is Xbox, then yes, you're a part of that Xbox ecosystem. You should have some incentives, and that should be day one games, which is totally fine. Dipping all over the place. I asked Ghost because he plays it. He's my mod. He played on Xbox. He's like, yeah, or I don't know if he played on Xbox, but he said he watched other people play it. He was like, yeah, that the frame rate is a problem, you know, on other platforms too. I think it's out on Xbox, the demo. And he's like, yeah, it's just buggy on everything. I'm like, bro, this is ridiculous. This is a demo, my guy. I know demos are supposed to have like some type, performance issues. You know, sometimes they happen. But all the demos I played this week, this game ran like shit. And I was, and I didn't want to poo-poo on people's cereal. So at the end of the stream, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna look at the good elements of the game. I'm like, you know what? If there was an extraction game for me to get into, this would probably be it. Because I enjoyed that, like, For Honor, me versus someone. And, but, it's not exactly like For Honor, but it's like me 1v1 and somebody, like, with my sword. And I'm like, all right, let's go. Ha ha. I would rather do that than play a shooter like Marathon. Because I played Marathon. Motherfucker, this season 2 got restarted. And already people got some badass guns. And I take 2 shots and I died. I was like, I didn't even get to pull the trigger on my sponsored gun. I didn't even get to do it. I didn't get to use it. And guess what? They took my shit. That's why I used the sponsored guns, because they were, like, cheap. I was like, there's no way I'm going to kill somebody in this game. The only other person I killed in Marathon was somebody else who was using a sponsored gun, bro. Yeah, man, I was just like, oh, fuck it, dude. And I had a green gun. I was like, bro, if I can't get a shot off, why would I bring the green gun in? Why would I do that? I'm just gonna die. It's pointless. But at least in Mistfall, it's like it's my movement. The person, like, I jumped up and down. It's like I'm a friendly, and then they just came bum rushing me. I was like, okay, we're doing this. I'm here at 50 HP. I'm like, all right, let's do it. And I gave them the business. I was like, you know what? This has potential if they can figure this shit out. But that server was bad, bro. It's bad. I'm gonna put it on my my Steam wish list, because if it's a reasonable price, I'll check it out. But yeah, another freaking live service game. People don't like, come on, chill with this shit, man. If they would have just been like, it's a 3-player Baldur's Gate, not Baldur's Gate, Champions of Norath. Champions Rise to Arms style game. Actually, the original Baldur's Gate games I thought were like hack and slash. Weren't they more like the Champions games? I think they were, like on PS2. But anyways, if it was just like a 3-player adventure gauntlet style game, I would have been like, hell yeah, bro. Sign me up. But they didn't make that. They made an extraction RPG. I was like, brother, you done fucked it up. All right, Mr. Record. Yeah, fucked it up, man. Companies need to stop making shit that people don't want to play. Stop making a genre that people don't want to play, dude. They're trying, bro, but do you actually want to sell games, bro? If Mistfall would say, yo, this is a hack and slash RPG, you could play online with randoms, you could explore worlds like an MMO style, but this is more like Elder Scrolls adventure game with story and whatnot. Yeah, here, play with your friends. It's not as in-depth as Elder Scrolls, but hey, we're making this thing, and hopefully you enjoy it. I would have showed the fuck up, bro. A bunch of us would. Neverway's not coming. I think Nightmare Circus got a release date. And like I'm one of the people that buys all different types of. Have you seen my list, bro? I buy everything, man. We just sports. We just played NBA The Run not too long ago. Now, again, I just wanted a story, like any story, man. You can say it could be 8 different maps. I'm just a rookie or something. I just build my character. I'm able to just play the story. Like if they had like a little 5-hour story, I would have been so excited for NBA The Run. But they didn't. It's like you could play offline, not even offline. You had to be connected to the server. You literally couldn't. You had to be connected to the server, even to play against bots. I said, fuck this, dude. I'm not always near an internet connection. I'm not tethering anything to my phone, so this is not happening. All right, no rest for the wicked. Doesn't have a release date. Oh my dog. I will never forget that one, because this game is that Ren and Stimpy looking game. As soon as you put that up, you see booty cheeks. Project, who knows when Project Windless is coming out, bro? See a Remnants. Nope, no release date. I didn't even get invited to a play test, bro. I'm like, oh, I'm So annoyed. This seems like a me game. Like the art style and everything. This seems like a me game, but I wanted. Hey man, I signed up for a play test. I ain't getting no fucking invite, bro. It's whatever. I got a feeling Shade Protocol is gonna be next. I think it's gonna be next year. Shot One Fighters. That's why I just stopped. I like only if somebody like El Nini in the chat. Giga Gamer says, I realize I have a long way to go, but I hope I can earn your trust back. What else did El Nini say? I'm sorry, El Nini. El Nini, you know you've been a part of my channel for a minute. You know I could go off on a tangent. They conditioned them, the Xbox dudes, not to buy games. Like, I mean, subscription services are not bad. If you can get enough people on your service, and it shows. Like, if you get enough people on your service, like, don't get me wrong. Like, is it a bad deal for Xbox Division? Yes. Yeah, it's a bad gamble for them, you know, because the people had to actually be playing those games. They're giving these developers money, I believe, if the games are being played, right? So, but Microsoft, don't get me wrong, Microsoft has money, dude. Like the actual big corporation of Microsoft, like Xbox is just, you know, it's just a part of it. Microsoft as a whole has money. They got money, bro. Everything you fucking do on your computer, that's Microsoft. All these PCs at all these different businesses, these corporate businesses and whatnot, is Microsoft, right? Like there are some that's thinking about getting like Linux Steam Decks or Steam machines and stuff, and just like training their workers on how to use Linux and whatnot. You know, people are trying to make the switch to Linux. I love to see it. It's a beautiful thing because the streaming PC is all Linux, dude. I love this gosh damn PC. Because it, like just the other day I had to go through a whole bunch of Windows updates. It just took fucking forever. I'm sitting here on the stream just talking, chatting with chat, and then PC's updating. I'm just like 17 minutes later and it did all its updates and reboots and whatnot. Meanwhile, Linux is like, all right, here's the updates. Do you want to do this? I hit Y, enter. They like type in your password. I type in my password. All right, it installs, does the little Pac-Man thing, which is pretty cool. And then it says, hey man, we don't need this old shit. We can free up some space on your computer. This is like the old updates for this stuff. You want to get rid of that? I'm like, yes. And they're like, yo, you just got back like a gig's worth of data. I'm like, what? I got storage back? It's like, yeah, man. All right, we're done doing your updates. You can either reboot everything, like your Wi-Fi and everything, by hitting 0, or you can just hit enter and you're like, 0. Okay, we're gonna reboot everything, and it's like, oh, okay, we're done rebooting everything. All right, just hit enter. I'm like, do I have to restart my PC? And it's like, no. No. You're done. Like, literally within 30 seconds, I've gotten everything. If even that. With Windows, it's like, brother, we got to install a whole bunch of bullshit on your PC. It's going to be like 10, 15 minutes, maybe. Okay? And then you could get back to what you want to do. With Linux, CachyOS, it's like, yo, 30 seconds of your time. Let's update all this shit. And then, boom, you back to your productive, work and whatever you got to do. I'm like, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah, bro. I love Linux, bro. I just wish all my multiplayer games worked on here. That's the only thing, man. That, and I need DaVinci Resolve on here. I need my editing software. If all these multiplayer games worked, bro, I'm turning the gaming PC into a Linux machine because there ain't gonna be nothing left here for me. Literally, the only reason why I have Windows is because my multiplayer games aren't supported on Windows. I don't know if there's a way to get good old games on there. I know I could do Epic on here. I don't know if I could do good old games. It's been a while since I did Bethesda or whoever, BioWare or Uplay, whatever the hell their software is. I can't do the Xbox app on here. I don't think so. I haven't booted up the Xbox app in a minute, anyways. Cause like all the Xbox games I just buy on Steam. So it's just that DaVinci Resolve, GOG. I'm sure there's a way to get GOG to work on here. Good old games. And DaVinci Resolve, and that's it. Then I'm good to go. And I'm good to go, and I will be a part of the full-on Linux ecosystem. I'll be done. I'll have Valve's OS, Steam OS, on my Steam Deck, and my Steam machine. And you know what? I'll even do it on the gaming PC because that's what the gaming PC is. It's a gaming PC. I can just do it on there. I'll have Steam OS on everything else. The stream PC will be Casio OS, and I'll be set, bro. I'll be set. I just need those three things: GOG, DaVinci Resolve, and I need all my multiplayer games to work on Linux, and I'm set. All these damn companies use these damn anti-cheats and whatnot that don't work. Skate tier. Yeah. El Nino says diehard fans is not enough to see the quarterly financials. They're all down for Xbox, man. I don't believe anything Ash says. Brother, it's just a wait and see at this point, man. How you spell it? Where's that? What? Wait, hold on. Escape. Oh, wait, I'm missing the S. Okay, there it is. 2026. All right. /0. All right, let's see. /0. Okay. No release date. Sunzai. Yeah. Got a feeling these games are coming out next year. Yeah. Stupid Never Dies. No release date. Okay, Super Ukulele Cart. Super Ukulele Cart. Oh. Tico. Coming soon. It will come. Let's see. No. Time Taker says no set release date, but we can check. Time Takers. No set release date. Okay. We got Tori. What the fuck is that? Tori. Oh no, that's right. It's one R and two I's. My bad. Tori. Some games got cut off the list because they're not coming out to 2027. There are some games that I'm going to be picking up on sale when they drop on like a Steam sale. But we definitely went from like having like 10 games per month to like having 6 or 7 games. I'm not trying to do the meme thing. Like literally, like we dropped like July down to 6, August to 6. I think this month has 9, no 8. What is it? 8. October is probably going to be the toughest one, but those games are pushed around a little bit. It's not bad. So these are like locked in. These are like definitely buying day one. Is these games right here. This is it. No matter the price, these games are I'm buying day one. I'm not pushing them down here to the sale list. This is the sale list. Even the sale list is not too bad. Actually, some of these games I think was on sale. Somebody was on sale. I think Darwin's Paradox was on sale. I'm not sure. Don't Fret doesn't have a price yet. Lost Castle, I'll probably get that on sale. Montopia get on sale. We'll see what happens. I was surprised that Star Wars Zero Company was $50, man. That's that Star Wars license. That's Disney. It's Disney for you. Y'all saw that. I saw that video that Tyro made, man. They lost 85% of their audience, man. The last thing I watched was Andor season 2, and that was the time where I canceled my subscription service. After that, I was like, yeah, I'm good. I don't need to go back and watch Zach and Cody or even Stevens or anything. I've already seen this shit so many times before. I'm good. And I was like, And I never really have much time to watch that shit. Another reason why I unsubscribed from HBO. I just don't watch AEW much anymore. I love AEW. Like I love AEW over WWE right now. WWE to a lesser extent. I still see like clips and stuff of what's going on in WWE. I'm just not feeling the stories. I'm like not invested. Like I see they're doing the whole bloodline thing, and I saw freaking Jacob Fatu beat up on Eric Andre and stuff, and I'm sure that's gonna lead into a whole story or something. Maybe when Zilla shows up, maybe I'll start watching again because that might be interesting. But I'm not really. I'm just not. I'm just like, well, we're going back to this. It's like the stories aren't really that interesting, and I hear they got somebody after that phenomenal match with Grande Americano that versus Grande Americano, that match was freaking phenomenal. And now what's his name? What's my guy? The Kurt Angle light guy, Chad Gable. I was like, oh, you know what? Now I might watch because Chad Gable, because one of my favorite wrestlers of all time is Kurt Angle, and I always say Chad Gable's like the modern Kurt Angle, and I always was hoping for them to push him, and I was like, oh, now after he had this phenomenal match, I was like, oh man, maybe I'll get back into WWE just for Chad Gable, and then I heard the storyline that he's into right now, just like, fuck, I was like, oh, I don't want to watch it now. Because I thought they were going to do something with it. I would love to see that championship title, WWE title on them. But, yeah, it is what it is. All right, guys. This was a good stream. I thought this would have been like a 5-hour stream or something, man, with all the rambling I was doing. I don't know, man. Support indie. Support indie games. If anything, because like what I've learned over the years of playing games recently is that like I would still consider Supergiant indie, but there has been a amazing developers that have made games in the indie category that some people wouldn't consider indie, depending on how big the developer is and whatnot. But there have been some small indies. And Tori is one of those games that comes up that I think of that really made me appreciate games,
Because if there wasn't these smaller studios making games, like I don't know, bro, I probably wouldn't be playing a lot of new shit. I would probably just be playing like a lot of games that I've accumulated in the past that I want to go back to. I've been meaning to go back and play Catherine Full Body because I think my original Catherine playthrough is on my old channel. There are games like I was actually looking at Fear. I was like looking at my library. I was scrolling through games that I want to install on my Steam Deck. I was like, damn, I kind of want to go back and play the old Fear games because on my old channel, I love Fear. I love the Fear series. On my old channel, Fear 2 was my first ever playthrough on YouTube, like 20 years ago or so. Oh, my channel had a birthday, 14 years. Yay. This channel, 14 years. But yeah, there's playthroughs over there. I'm just like, I would like to replay these games and play them over here. So I thought about replaying all the Fear games with Alma. Yeah. But I was talking about Bright Memory the other day. When we played Void Breaker, I was like, oh, Void Breaker was developed by one person. It made me think of Bright Memory, which I have both the Bright Memory games. I haven't played them. I definitely watched reviews and stuff of them. I was like, I should probably play these. So, yeah, 2027, man. 2027. See, I already have Dead or Alive 6. But I don't have the $900 worth of DLC. And I'm hoping that this last round shit has all the content, which is probably not going to have, man. So it better be a reasonable price, man. I forget what it was, dude. Because all I play is Ayane, dude. It's either Ayane or Hayate. Those are literally the only two Dead or Alive characters I play. You know. And I think Ayane is free. Oh, last round's $40. Is that Kula? Is that Kula? Hold on. They put Kula? Oh, shit. They did put Kula. All right, I might buy this. All right, fuck it. Oh, God, that comes out soon, huh? Damn. They got Kula. Okay, now I'm interested. That's dope. Okay, I didn't know she was in the game. Okay, now I have 3 characters I'll play. Oh, God, Marie. Yeah. It's $40. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Yeah, I can find it on a key website for like 35 or something. I miss DOA. I'll pick it up. I haven't been back on Virtual Fighter in a minute. Revo. I saw that Virtual Fighter Revo is only like $20 on Switch too, so I thought about picking that up. All right. At this point, I'm just rambling on. I'm just gonna watch another episode of Euphoria before my HBO subscription goes away. Try to finish that up before it ends. But man, good stream, guys. We'll see what happens with gaming, man. We shall see. I don't know. These we'll see who gets laid off. Apparently, there's going to be some huge layoffs at Microsoft, Microsoft this week. So, I feel for them, man. I hope these developers find a new home. Maybe they could go back to being independent. Maybe they made some decent money from Microsoft, Xbox. You know. I would love to see it Psychonauts 3, man. Tim Schafer and the team. I know they're probably like, we want to keep doing this, but I mean, you have fans of it.
I mean, make a Psychonauts kart racer. I mean, we'll show up for that. If you have Psychonauts kart racer and it has the crazy zany environments and stuff like that, like I'm actually surprised they have not made a Psychonauts kart racer. Microsoft could have, instead of Kiln, hey man, okay, make Kiln, but could you make a kart racer? And they could put Banjo and Kazooie in it. I don't know. They could put Conquer from Conquer's Bad Fur Day, in there. I just don't understand. Like, man, we're getting a ukulele kart game. And I'm interested in that because it looks like an old school Super Nintendo Mario Kart game. But, like, I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. I don't know what we're doing that. And that man, that would have been awesome. Yeah. I wonder how the new Sonic Kart game, because I still love Transformed. I haven't looked at the new one. Wonder how well that one's doing. But yeah, we're back to it, man. We're back to all the layoffs, man. It's gonna be a heartbreaking week for a lot of people that are fans of certain developers and friends of people that work at these corporations and whatnot that are about to get laid off. This is sad. It's very sad. We'll see what happens. I'll see if anybody picks them up. Any big corporations, Tencent, want to pick up some developers, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But the depression is about to start. It's about to happen, man. All right, guys. Well, it was a good stream. I don't like to vent as much as I did an hour ago, but somebody gives me a topic and I go off, man. I can go off. I can talk for hours, dude. I can do it, and maybe I'll put timestamps in there. I should update the title. I should say, and gaming industry talk. And gaming industry. Oh, I could call it in the current gaming climate talk. Conversation. There we go. Yeah, this is a good one, man. But I usually don't like talking about this stuff anymore because it like I don't know, man. It's just like no matter what I say, man. I just talk to my viewers about it, but when they bring it up in conversation, but like thank you El Nini for bringing that up earlier, but it's just I've lost faith. I really have. I really lost faith, man. I Microsoft looked like they were changing things around, and I was talking to Ghost, my mod. I was like, man, maybe I'll start buying digital games on my Xbox Series X, because it is powerful than my PC, I think, my gaming PC. So, maybe I'll start buying stuff over there. I got so excited. I got swept up in the hype. And then they go do a whole bunch of negative things, man. I'm just like, oh, brother, I'm just so over it, dude. Just so over, what they're doing, man. I'll just buy more backwards compatible games. I'll buy Gears and stuff when that come out. Fable I'll probably pick up on PC. Gears I'll see. Maybe I'll just pick Gears up on PC. I do want a physical copy, even though the data's probably not going to be on that disc. GTA I want a physical copy of. I don't care how many discs it is. I want a physical copy of GTA just to say, hey, I own a physical copy of GTA. All right, guys. If you enjoyed tonight's stream, definitely hit that like button. Don't forget to sub to the channel with the notifications bell turned on. That way you'll be notified whenever I go live, whenever I upload any new videos, or whenever I post to the community tab. Thank you, Lex Lewis. He says, peace out, D. Good video. I'm glad you stayed around. Thank you, Lex Lewis, for staying all the way to the end. Appreciate you from the beginning to the end. I appreciate you so much. And everyone else that, tuned in for today's stream. Thank you so much. And Monday we'll do the community update stuff. Yeah, we'll go through everything that's been happening in the past 7 days, and we're actually gonna play 1666 Amsterdam. It's it's by the designer of the original Assassin's Creed games. So I'm looking forward to playing that. I don't know how long the prologue is gonna be. Could be 30 minutes, could be an hour. We'll see. But we're gonna play that for our next stream, and then Tuesday up till Star Fox, and let me check the list that we just updated. Until Impulse and Star Fox come out, we'll playing some Control. We'll play some Control, but just make sure you guys are sub to the channel with the notifications bell turned on. That way you'll be notified whenever I go live, whenever I upload any new videos, or whenever I post to the community tab. And support indie games. There you go. And if you're looking for a reasonable device to pick up in the current expensive climate of gaming, the Nintendo Switch 2 is getting some amazing ports over there. And they have some really good first party titles too. And it's a great form factor, and it's getting a lot of support over there as far as DLSS and FSR. So they're doing some amazing upscaling tech over there, and that boost mode is really good for handheld, running games at 1080p on that amazing, beautiful screen, which I wish was an OLED, but it still looks really good. And they are somewhat supporting some physical media, and we also see that in some third parties like Liza P. And there was another one, I forget what it's called, Ami or Oni or something like that. I forget what it's called. But yeah, I said $450 at the time of this stream. Going to be $500 here in North America in September. So definitely pick one up. I know my cousin's actually looking out for one. He's trying to find a deal where he could trade in his Switch 1 at GameStop and towards a Switch 2, and I gotta look into that for him. See if they talk to my connection over there, see if they know anything. Coming up this holiday season, I told him that maybe around September, when the price increase is coming up, GameStop will probably do something. And I know I'm with Wolverine, I will be picking up a physical copy, and then I'll beating that and trading that shit in, because I barely play my PlayStation. I'm just gonna play it for Wolverine, beat it, trade it in, because I don't even need that game in my collection. I just want to get some of my money back, put it towards something else that I'll actually want to keep or whatever. But not really a huge fan of the state of the gaming industry, but there are some amazing games coming out by some cool developers, whether it's indie, third party, to a lesser extent first party. We'll see what happens, man. There's a lot of games coming out this year. That's awesome. It's not going to be a drought, that's for damn sure. We'll see what happens next year. We'll see what Xbox, Microsoft looks like next year, and we'll see how up their own ass PlayStation is next year. Nintendo, they're all right. They're cool. They besides the keycard thing, which I just buy digital. If anything, if it's a keycard, I'm just like, fuck it, I'll just buy it digital. Besides that, they always just there. They haven't done anything to piss me off. They really haven't. Not that I can think of. I mean, Pocopia being $70. It's a little annoying because I really want to play that game. If it was like $60, then $50 would be even better. But I'm getting a new Star Fox. I played the demo yesterday. It was awesome. Well, not yesterday, the day before. It was really good. And they're adding content to Star Fox, and they have the whole thing with Star Fox's like Fox McCloud's dad. Like that's wow. Like instead of it just being text, it's like it's a whole scene. So and they got cutscenes in there, and it's really cool. So I look forward to that game. I just don't remember how to activate the alternate paths. I forget what you got to do. I don't know if you got to get all the rings or something, or you got to like shoot something. I don't remember. I'm going to look into that after I beat the game, see how to activate those alternate paths and whatnot. But it's Nintendo. There's probably going to be like a bunch of secrets in the game because Nintendo, they're really good at hiding little Easter eggs and secrets in their games. So and right now they're the only ones that, as far as first party, that I have a bunch of games pre-ordered for. Like Fire Emblem, picking that up despite it being $80. Fire Emblem usually has an ass load of content, and now they have 4 different stories to start in that game. So hopefully it has multiple saves. But Nintendo, they're good. Like I said, they are getting some third-party support, so a phenomenal device to pick up. It's not going to look like PS5 Pro or Xbox Series X, but Pragmata runs great on there. Requiem runs great. It doesn't have my Heratech, my RE Heratech, but you know me and my RE Heratech. I'll sacrifice all the VRAM for the Hero technology. Thank God for DLSS, but they got some good third parties over there. And now Rise of the Tomb Raider is on there. I wonder when Shadow of the Tomb Raider is going to drop on there. Lego Batman comes out soon, which I played that game. It's really good. Me and Tommy did a co-op playthrough of that. I wish Borderlands 4 was still coming out there. I'm telling you, man, I'm about to just reinstall that and put that on my Steam Deck because they got some events and stuff coming up that I want to play. So I'll do that on my own time. Probably not stream it. Again, I'm rambling on. All right. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, I hope to see you all next time. Wow, I just saw that Dispatch is coming to Xbox Series X and S. Wow, I can't believe that. It's finally coming, but we don't have a release date. That's great. Awesome. It says it right there, bro. Anyways, until then, I hope to see you all next time for some more video games. All right. Good night. I'll try to do something with timestamps. There we go. That way some people can skip over my rambling if they want to.